Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chapter 10, focusing on final intonation. Here you have your first of what are going to be a series of 3 activities where you're going to record yourself practicing either rising or falling intonation, final intonation. And for this first activity, exercise 5 is going to be practicing rising intonation in yes/no questions. When we give a yes/no question in North American English, not so much the case in other English-speaking countries throughout the globe, but in North America, intonation generally rises at the end of yes or no questions. Like you can see here in the example, have you read this book? Have you read this book? Focus word read. After the focus word, we have continuing rising intonation. It's a yes or no question, right? You can answer this. Usually, yes or no questions begin with an auxiliary verb, the verb to have, the verb to be, can, could, would, should, right? All of those auxiliary modals at the beginning of these sentences usually elicit a yes or no response, right? Have you read this book? Rising intonation, yes, a few years ago. So, North American English, generally speaking, we have rising intonation, final intonation at the end of yes or no questions. So your assignment is just to record yourself. Record yourself giving these yes or no questions and make sure to focus on rising intonation at the very end. Of course, you're going to have a focus word here, and especially if the focus word is toward the middle, like number 5 and number 8, just make sure that you have that jump in pitch. And as you have that jump in pitch and the strong syllable of the focus word, just keep going. Keep rising your intonation all the way through the end of the sentence. You can listen to CD2 track 84, but I'll repeat each of these for you so you can get an idea for how they might sound, and then record yourself when ready. Here we go. Number 1. Do the buses run after 10 o'clock? Do the buses run after 10 o'clock? Number 2. Are we going to review today? Are we going to review today? Number 3. Is it supposed to rain? Is it supposed to rain? Can you get to Denver by train? Can you get to Denver by train? Hello. Is Mark available? Hello. Is Mark available? Do you serve dinner on Mondays? Do you serve dinner on Mondays? Can you eat fried chicken with your fingers? Can you eat fried chicken with your fingers? Absolutely, you can eat fried chicken with your fingers, right? All right, number 8, the last one. Could you hold for a minute? Could you hold for a minute? Hear that a lot, right? When you call in a 1-800 number. Could you please hold for a minute? Or could you hold on for a moment? Yes or no questions in North American English have rising intonation at the very end. So when ready, go ahead and record yourself giving these questions with rising final intonation.